Okay, yes, it's Monday morning, 17th. I camped down there, that open spot, this side of the fire pit from the other campers. Nice creek down there. Can't remember the name of it offhand now. Anyway, I'm up here on the trail. It's 7 o'clock, so I'm on my normal schedule, even though I didn't get to bed until late, much less sleep. I'll show you some of this trail here. This, believe it or not, is the trail. All these rocks. And this is why I gave up my attempt to get to Harpers Ferry last night in the dark. My little headlamp just isn't equipped for this kind of stuff. And plus the battery was acting up. Seemed like it wanted to dim out at times, like it was going dead. The other campers I stayed with there, they offered me some batteries, but told me I was free to stay in their little camp setup. Of course, it's not really theirs particularly. I mean, they were first there, but it's just a pre-existing campsite. Anyway, this definitely looks like a hard section to pick out even in the daylight. It's hard to tell exactly where the trail is, so anyway, it's going to be some slow going even in the daylight. Yeah, 8 o'clock, been hiking for an hour. I finished off the roller coaster officially. I wish I could say it's all downhill from here, but it ain't. But there's a nice view from the top here. There it is. June 17th, 9:10. I am crossing the state line, officially leaving Virginia and going into West Virginia. Though I don't understand why they have the sign Virginia/West Virginia, since basically that's reversed. I'm leaving Virginia and going to West Virginia, which is north. And by the way, I made a mistake on my comment in the previous clip that I was done with the roller coasters back there at the view I took. Come to find out, I misread things. I was thinking that the Bears Den Hostel was the end of the roller coaster, where it's not. It's actually about another mile further up the trail. So within a few minutes after crossing the state line into West Virginia, I get on a ridge. I see a tower up there. I think I'm coming up to that next. Nice house over there. Wish I had the money that that guy has to be able to build that. Beautiful view. And we can look way, way down into the valley. Little hazy. So far, hot blue skies, no indication of a thunderstorm. There's one dead tree. Interesting looking bugger. I'm surprised it's still standing. Alright, onward to Harpers Ferry. Little trail magic sitting on the top of a mountain for you. This is always welcome. Cold Gatorade on ice. This hasn't been here this long, considering how much ice is still in the cooler. Thank you, trail magic. Well, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm at the David Lesser shelter. Pretty fancy place. Look at that. Got special windows. Got a picnic shelter out there with a swing. The water access is a pain in the butt. It's down a steep hill. Howdy. Got a nice porch for lounging around. God, you could hold the dance out here. Hey. Pretty fancy shelter. Down below they got picnic tables, tent sites, all sorts of things. Good place to stay. Okay, we're going to do an early wrap up today for the 18th, day 71. It's only a little after 3, but I'm set at camp. I'm decided to stay at the David Lesser shelter instead of going on another 9-something miles to Harpers Ferry. Being how number of reasons. One is there's very little water. In fact, there's pretty much no water supply between for the next 10 miles. And it's extremely hot and humid. There's a 30% chance of thunderstorms anytime this afternoon, so since I've seen them come around at 20%, I'm not going to gamble. I didn't want to go into town soaking wet. I'll get set up and take it easy tonight. Harpers Ferry, from what I can gather out of the AWOL guide, is a pretty expensive place to stay anyway. What would you call the Econoline motel, which you would think would be cheap, is like $100. And that's the hiker rate. There are some hostels for 20 some odd dollars or 30 some odd dollars, but I'm staying away from those because I'm tired of the party situation, unless they actually state no alcohol in that. I'm tired of them getting there, you can't sleep, people are noisy and don't care, and so I just avoid them pretty much now if I can. Today was extremely hot day for hiking, so I don't mind stopping early. I crossed into West Virginia today at this morning about 9 o'clock, I think it was. So basically it's pretty much a one-day hike when you think about it, from where you cross the border and get to Harpers Ferry, because as soon as you walk out of Harpers Ferry and cross the Potomac, you enter Maryland, I believe it is. So it's a short stretch, really, for what the AT goes through for West Virginia. I will stop at Harpers Ferry tomorrow as I go through. Since it's 10 miles, I'll be there in a few hours. It's mostly downhill. It shouldn't be too difficult, even if it is raining. And I'll stop and register again with them and get my picture taken. And probably even weigh my pack. I'm kind of interested as to what it might come into. I also need to top off a couple things for food, because I did go through some of my lunch stuff and this sort of thing. So I do need to get that. Excuse me. And let's see. There's not really much else, I guess, to talk about at this point in time. I'll get up early in the morning and head off. And Harpers Ferry is considered the unofficial halfway point, because at one time it was the exact halfway point, but it's not anymore. The trail is growing because of the reroutings that it's had to take, so I'm not quite halfway yet, but I'm getting very, very close. So anyway, that pretty much takes care of that.